Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of OctanePvP, and today I am delivering on my promise. We are raiding, so that is exciting to say the least. Now basically, to start a raid, all you do is you go to the heart of your faction at your F home, you right click it, go to your raid manager, and then you can click to search for a raid. Alright, it looks like this is a little messed up. It says I don't have enough value to raid, but let me just go ahead. I think I might just need like a little bit more than what I have. So I'm gonna go ahead and go spawn, get a spawner, and then come back. Alright, we should have just above 1 million in value, so I'm hoping this works. I go right here, click this, and boom. There we go. Okay, so it did work. I just needed a little more than 1 million. So yeah, once I do that, basically I can come right back here and I can warp to the raid. Now the only thing is I have a 14 minutes of basically wait time until I can shoot. This is basically so the other faction can kind of like get ready to defend or whatever. Like if they're online and stuff, they see that they have 15 minutes of preparation until they start getting raided, so they can log some people on or anything and all that type of jazz. But I'm just gonna wait here for 15 minutes, and once that's done, I'll bring y'all back and we will start raiding. Alright, so there's 5 seconds left in the preparation time. 2, 1, 0. We should be good to raid now. So basically, these are the walls, right? So these are the walls that we have to go through in order to raid the base. Now, this thing that I have in my hand, this raid remote that I got in the last video, basically what I can do is I can right click it and I can go here, and as you can see, we have the light ammo basically in the weapon right now. That's in there. We got that in the last video as well. So with that in there, I can basically shoot the weapon, as you can see, and momentarily, yep, just like that, boom. So yeah, there we go. It went ahead and exploded part of this wall. Right now, what I can do is just go ahead and enable the weapon, and it's going to shoot every basically 16 seconds at these walls. Now you can make it shoot faster and whatnot by upgrading your weapon at F home, but I do not have any of the upgrades currently, so it's going to take me a pretty long time to shoot through all of these. As you can see, the next shot just went through right there. But yeah, they don't have a ton of walls, which is good. It definitely would have been much harder if they had max walls or anything. I'm just gonna let this keep shooting while I go over here. And yeah, basically once we get through all of these walls, we get to this thing right here, which is basically a portal. You'll see it'll become a portal, and then I can go through that and go to the other team, like the team I'm raiding's F home. But obviously that requires getting through all of these walls first. So what I'm going to do is probably do a quick time lapse of us going through the walls, and then I will be back. Alright, now we are on the last wall, to say the least. Now, a cool thing you can do with this is if you go to weapon aiming, you can like aim over and stuff. So basically that is going to shoot, okay, well it would have been the next shot. I guess you'll see here, but it'll shoot to the left now. So once it hits this, we will, have, oh my gosh, I almost died because of that. And boom! We have done it. We have, got through all the walls and whatnot, and then what I can do is just go through here, and I'm in this person's base, basically. Now let's take a quick look at what they got before we go, look at everything, or before we raid them, I guess. Nothing too bad. They got a handful of stuff, some couple farms set up and whatnot. I'm sorry to be raiding, but I'm excited to say the least. But yeah, basically, as you can see right up here, this is the boss bar for the heart right here. As you can see, if I do this, yeah, the heart will go down in health. And so yeah, this is basically what I have to do to raid the base. Okay, I'm realizing I only have 30 seconds left to raid this heart. I thought I had a bit more time, and I am using just the kit starter sword, so I'm probably not going to be able to kill the whole thing. Now, I believe it is proportional with how much you attack to what you get, so I should be getting like 30% of their value, or of the value I would have gotten. But we will see nonetheless. I do have 9 seconds left. Hopefully, maybe we can get to halfway. I'm gonna have to butterfly click a little bit. Please, please, please. 3, 2, 1. Okay, there we go. It is done. I guess I gained 1 endermite spawner, so not the greatest, but if I were to raid with a better sword and maybe with a couple more people, that would have been a lot better, to say the least. Now, you can't open any of these chests in their land or anything, so you know, when you're at your base, you don't have to worry about it, or you don't have to worry about people, you know, robbing your stuff and whatnot. But basically, like, they'll be able to fight you if they're online. You know, when you spawn in there to kill the heart, they're gonna be able to try and fight you to, you know, stop you from getting all their value pretty much. But yeah, and then the endermite spawner that I did get, if I go to F home, you can see that it is in my faction storage. Should have been, I'm not exactly sure. Raid manager, raid collection box, there we go. And boom, we have the endermite spawner. So I am going to go ahead and place both these down because I do have them. Boom, just like that, and we have gone up a little bit in value. Now, the one thing that basically nerfs raiding a little bit, because it's not the hardest thing in the world realistically, is basically, as you can see, my raid attempts, it says 6 hours and 36 minutes. Now, the reason for that is basically because since I raided, I have to wait another 6 hours to raid. So it's just making it to where you can't just, you know, go through all of F-top in one, like, you know, inactive night for most people and stuff and all that type of jazz, because that would not be very good. Now, the faction that I did raid, you know, the reason why they can't be raided over and over is basically they're going to have a shield going on. As you can see, it says shields down for me. For them, it would say shields up. So, you know, some cool features to, you know, really promote raiding and make it, you know, fair for everyone, in my opinion. Oh, yeah, one thing I didn't really mention is the map is ending today. So I'm not really going for F-top or anything. This is more just to kind of show y'all around the server, show you all the features and all that. Next map is going to be a much more serious map. So I'm excited for that, and hopefully it's going to be like some online raids where they're patching and we have to adjust and stuff. I'll have a lot of different ammo. Like, there's a ton of different stuff. The ammo especially, like, you can have like horizontal nukes, vertical nukes, like all this type of jazz when you're raiding and stuff. And then obviously I haven't even set up a grinder or anything for any of my spawners. So next map, I'm definitely going to be playing with like a proper faction, you know, trying to get on F-top a little bit maybe, and you know, whatnot. It's a really chill game mode. You know, I really enjoy it. You know, it's a lot less more low stress than factions itself, which is, you know, what I think factions needs to bring like more of that casual audience in. So pretty cool to say the least. But yeah, once again, this map was like a beta map basically. Like, they've had 2 beta maps. This is the second, and next map should be like the real thing. A lot of, you know, advertising for it and stuff. So if you want to play that, I will announce it on my channel, whether it's in a community post or a video in itself. And I will let y'all know. I'll be making a faction for it as well. Not sure if I'll be, you know, open recruiting or not, but I'll let y'all know for that too. But I'm excited to say the least. You know, I'm going to be playing with some of my friends regardless, and I think it's going to be a really fun time because they're definitely going to have some other updates and stuff. You know, I'll have some crates to open at the first video of the next map and all that type of jazz. So yeah, you know, I think it's gonna be a real good time, to say the least. But yeah, you know, it's a little bit of a shorter video, but you know, I really just wanted to show off the raiding before this map ended. You know, because that's just a really big part of this server, and I think it's, you know, crucial to show that now instead of waiting for the next map. So yeah, you know, if you enjoyed, subscribe and leave a like, comment as well. You know, comment something special. Maybe I'll include you in the next video or something. But yeah, without further ado, I will see y'all in the next video.